Hello. Sure. Sure, why not? Sure, sure. I switch my book? Okay, great. Today will be a better day than yesterday. I've decided we're just having a better day. It's gonna be better. There is no alternative. It's the only way. I ran so many raids yesterday off stream. I went through so many. I did like 3 or 4, and then the ones we did on stream. It's gotta be coming, right? It's gotta be breaking soon. One of us, me or the dry streak we're on. Something's gotta break. No pickaxe need, huh? Oh, not that. Yeah, okay. Something's gotta give, as they say. Chop. We don't need a chop. Yeah, so the raids yesterday produced, I could pull up the pictures of the drops, but it's nothing. With some planks, some dynamite, which kind of sucks because mahogany planks and dynamite are lucrative. They're just not helpful. So it looks like something happened and nothing happened. Not a good Vasa start. Not a good Vasa start. I will say that Vasa thieving is a great start, but not a good Vasa start. Really gonna try to crank the DPS here. Go, go, go. Turned it around. Alright, we'll leave his stuff for right now. Just long enough to get this. The next room is a farming room, which is... Or no, it's thieving, but it has a chest in it, so it's perfect. Here's what we'll do. Zarek's aid. And then Tecton and Vespula. Those should be easy. This should be a very easy raid. Tecton will give us a revite. Vespula will take the revite. But Vespula will also give us a prayer enhance, so we can use our Tecton prayer enhance. We don't need this. That's it. I don't know why I still have the stamina. Well, out of all the things I meant to bank, that was certainly one of them. Just keep pickpocketing. Thieving? Not pickpocketing, thieving. Just keep stealing. Go ahead and start this so we keep moving through the raid. And then after this one, after this room, we'll go ahead and knock back our overload. Good. He's got, I don't know how many we had. He's well above 20. We'll do overload bats. That way we don't have to worry about stats being restored so quickly. Titan. Maybe he's the next floor. I thought he'd be right here. Alright, what did we drop? This. It seems sufficient. We don't really need to get overboard with this. Excellent. Just put it all on one floor. We don't need to go down. We can just hang out here. This is perfect. Scooting around. What's up, around? We're back on old school RuneScape, baby. I gotta change the description on the YouTube stream. Oh, jeez. Sweet. We're back trying to get something out of that chest. Same chest, different day. What's good? I think we're gonna aim for like 400 or 500 of these raids, and then once that does or doesn't work, we're gonna do challenge mode, which is like the hard version of the same raid, which has slightly higher loot potential depending on, well, it has quite a bit higher loot potential, but it takes a bit longer. Ooh, he's dead. Tapped that booty all the way to death. Okay, we're taking the prayer enhance. So this potion here, we drink it, we drop it. Revite, take that. We're not gonna overload again. I don't think that makes any sense. Zoom. There's our big bug friend up ahead. Clear the history of the chat with the channel. Clear everything. Sometimes it makes me feel like nervous or anxious. There's just too much. The clan has said too much, you know? Been too much conversation. We hit it a couple times here. We just died. We just died. Oh, point. My sweet points. Okay, I'm gonna cry. That was wildly frustrating, and we lose our overload. Hate this raid. Well, scuffed equals stuff, as they say. Is he just dead? That's it. He's dead. That was the room. Wow. Good job, everyone. Mostly me. Incredible. Incredible. Stood there like an absolute boob. Got played like an absolute boob. Get some points back from eating these bats. Hell yeah. We need the prayer potion. We don't need any of the other stuff. This ends with scabs, right? Yeah, okay, good. So we don't need this. Okay. We're running around. I guess we do need the melee gear. We don't need range gear. We do need the melee gear. We're going to try to farm a couple more points here. just to make up for what we just did. And that stupid, stupid death. Okay. So by farm points, we're just going to drop kindling and then gather it and then repeat. Instead of just burning what we get. It's probably worth it to just burn what we get, frankly. It's probably more worth it to just keep moving. Ooh boy, I can smell the coffee brewing in the other room. Let's just do it. Let's just burn what we got. Just keep moving through the raid. It probably makes more sense this way. Chop and chop and chop and drop. Chop and chop and chop and drop. Oh well. It was a good point raid too. It was gonna be set up so well. Let's not think about it. I can't think about it. I'm gonna make myself real sad. Dum 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 dum. The average points we get per raid is like 32,000, 30 to 35, so about 32. We'll see how many points we come off of this one with. I don't think chopping is worth it. We're not going to make it. Beautiful. Ooh, the old backward. Come on. Where's big damage? Let's see the big hit splat. There's an 8. I need like a 25. I think the most hit on the demon is 20. That'll up our DPS a bit. The Thrall might be hitting harder than we are. We are a real delicate little flower right now. My goodness. Thrall's gone. Hit a 3. Thrall hits a 1. Hit a 6. Thrall hits 0. Hits a 1. Oh, hit an 11. GG's, bud. Over. It's never been so over. Alright, let's go poke the little goblin boy and call it a raid. Call it a day. Hello, goblin boy. You can push the boulder for some extra points, which is a nice little sum. Little sad, little makeup points. It's fine. Thank you much. Okay, off to build our box. Actually, let's kill some more. Let's just do some more murder. We'd love to have a better box. I don't remember if it's 6 or 8. I think it's 6 for the best box. Toodaloo. 11,000 points is not a great number of points. It's better points than we sometimes have, but it's really not very good. It was 8. Oh well. I can't be bothered. We gotta go all the way back. Well, not back. We gotta go all the way forward. Rake some seeds. And then we gotta come all the way back. Plant the seeds. And then farm the seeds. That's it. That's all we have to do. Just all those 4 different steps. So off we go. To plant. To farm and then plant. Hey, that was quick. We like a quick seed. We like a quick seed. Put the seed in the soil. And then get a bunch of water. Huzzah. Then we get a whole bunch of jugs. Fill the jugs. I think while we're picking the leaves, I'm going to go get the coffee that I started. And then maybe we'll get something out of the raid. I don't know. It's something, the way the raids work is it's something on so many points, on average of so many points. Yeah, I'm going to get coffee while this starts. We'll pick up that thought in a minute, so be right back. Okay, we're back. Hopefully we farmed a lot. Let's see. 18, that's pretty good. We made a mistake of putting the gourds down, but 18 is sufficient. Pick those up, make them into potions. As I was saying, it's based on points. Rewards are based on points. So even if we die in this raid and get very few points, we've gotten a lot of points doing this raid before. So we're Merry Christmas. Happy Crisis. We're quite dry point-wise, so it's possible that it doesn't matter. This raid could just be a throwaway raid where we get no points. It's Santa Claus. I didn't realize it was Santa Claus saying Merry Christmas. Oh, Merry Christmas, Santa Claus. Just yeet all that garbage. Put it on the ground. All right, who's ready to run some Olm? Yay, Olm, yay, woohoo! Blue, blue, green, green, blue, blue, green, green, blue, blue, green, green. Doop, 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 doop. Doop, 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 doop. That's it, boys. That's the kit, that's the gear, that's the drip, that's the fit, that's the move, that's the play. Here we go. That coffee yesterday was so bad. I complained about it like 19 times on the stream. The coffee is so bad, I threw away the rest of the bag we had. Like the pounds of the whole bean that remained. I think it was a pound, maybe half a pound. Just pitched it so bad. Ooh. A swing and a miss. No good hammer. Looks like we'll be poking a whole lot this time, boys. That's a good question. He's been real good. He's been a good guy. What's he getting, Santa? It's like a game show. Santa, what's he getting? Boing. Well, we're making quick work of the hand, even though the other hand is going to be painful. Oh, that's a good question. What do you wish for? I didn't even know. That's how humble this guy is. He doesn't even have his wishes top of mind. All he thinks about is the wishes of others. Look at this guy. Look at this dude. Okay. We can take the hand out in one hit? No. Maybe 2 hits? No. But certainly no more than 3 hits. No. Definitely more than 3. Chipping away every last bit of health. Okay, we're in cycle. Beautiful. Oh, Santa knows. Santa knows. He's been around. He understands the difficulty of your request. It's quite overwhelming, to be honest. What you ask for is something that no one in the world has ever had. We're good. We're good. Just keep running. And that's the phase. Good job, everybody. Easy peasy, Olm squeezy. Oh boy. Don't get hit in the head with any of these. Make another wish around. Make another wish. You've got Santa's full attention. You better wish for something better this time. You don't want to waste your Christmas wishes. Oh, look at that. We missed again. My wish is that at the end of this, of fighting this boss, this chest over here has a light beam that comes out of it that's not white and not black. I want it to be purple or orange. And you get some variants in there. You can make it purple or orange. Either one would be great. I don't feel like that's too complicated. I would say arguably it's well earned. But that's my wish. Just change the loot beam color. I wouldn't worry about what that means is inside of the chest. That's the easy part for you, I'm sure. Just change the color. Orange would be ideal. But purple, completely acceptable. Will not be mad. We're doing alright, we're doing alright. Big hits. Good. We did it. We're back in the cycle. Get some air, boys. We're halfway through the fight. Gotta keep hitting. Good. Maybe. Santa looks into the future and goes, ooh, it's a little fuzzy. Unsure if I can provide. We'll find out very quickly at the end. Keep on scooting, keep on scooting. I believe in you, Santa. I believe in you, and I believe in me. And I believe in the power of RNG. And my goodness. I think we deserve something here. If I can just say, if I can just speak freely. This is a safe space. Ooh, perfect. A good hand. Nice. Easy peasy. So we do this side. Once the side's dead, we shoot the head about 400 times. And then that's it. That's the raid. And we'll see if Santa grants wishes or if he's just full of lies. And if he's full of trickery, deceit, if he's scamming children, and is in fact just some creepy old guy who wants kids to sit on his lap. So his whole reputation comes down to this, Santa. No pressure, man. But we'll see. We'll see who you really are. We'll see how you really operate. The whole facade might fall away. Hope you're using a VPN, Santa. Hope you've protected yourself against all the illusions falling away. Scales being wiped from our eyes. Ooh, that was dumb. We could have started the next phase there. I think this is right. Can't do anything because it's stupid fire. Just gonna take a bit of a walk here. That should be good, I think. Yep. Okay, good news. Good news is we finished that phase outstandingly. Just perfectly. Bad news is we fell right into the next phase. This is the good one. This is when it all finally, no pun intended. Well, it will intend the pun. It all comes to a head. My ribs itch. How are we doing? Not so well. Truth be told. We're doing plenty of damage. The problem is he's also doing plenty of damage. So it's getting a little dicey. Okay, bud. This is not good. Any purple? Bruh. No. Triggered. No purple, no orange. Not even any black lights, which is just duplicate items. None of that. Nothing. Just nothing. It's been heaps of raids since we saw the last light, and it was a black light. We're good. Just keep shooting. $110 health, 21 down, 23 down. There's 8 shaved off. Love 8. And the lights are white. So, Santa's full of crap. Can't grant wishes for anybody. We wished for lights. Sorry, Santa. Pulled a shadow, and the boy's in a format. I mean, what's that still? Like a quarter bill. That's 250 mil. That's pretty good. That's pretty good work for a day. And then they just got nothing. 330. Yeah, even more than a quarter. We are... This is getting a little silly. 164 raids, and we've gotten 2 purples. We should be about 5 to 6. Easily 5 to 6. Most of these are deathless, and the ones that aren't deathless, like that one's still 30,000 points. Not like we are wasting a lot of points. The average is 30, 35 points, 1,000 points, 30, 35,000. Oh, we're not doing vanguards. No, no vanguards. We'll do vanguards when we do CMs. We can save that for another day. Not today. Burrows. That's not bad though. A little scythe rebuild. There's a lot of content that's scytheable now. I mean, depending on when you did the scythe rebuild, it could have been very expensive or perfectly timed. Didn't it just, excuse me, just jump recently? We shouldn't do that. Yesterday, oof. Buddy timed the market just to make sure it was as expensive as it could be. Yeah, 1.8. Yeah, jeez. Woo! He said, hold on, I'll pay full price. Don't worry about me. I got this. Guardians. Jeez, Louise. 1.8 bill. That's absolutely bananas. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely wild. Well, good luck with the rebuild, though. My goodness. What are you doing, Tob? What are you rebuilding? How are you rebuilding? I mean, 1.9. Jeez, seriously? No way. 1.88. That's pretty much 1.9. I wouldn't be surprised if that is 1.9. Good lord. That is a disgusting number. It's just occurred to me that there are no prayer potions. No Tecton is prayer potions. Prayer enhances, so we've got to hold. Did 10 Tobs. Made no money. Tob is Tobbin. Are they hard mode? Maybe you'll make some money that way. Tecton! This is usually the room we get our orange lights in. Historically, 100% more frequently here. Unless you count leagues, but nobody counts leagues. Tecton! Ooh! Vernic's not bad, though. It's something. It's better than Justy, right? I don't know. I was just guessing. Probably not. It's more common, but it's certainly more useful. Ooh, 36 million. Yeah, that is more than Justy. Ooh, jeez. Justy's kind of trash. Justy is like just barely double-digit millions. I suppose if you're getting in a Vernic... Well, it's 36. If you're getting in a Vernic split, you're getting double-digit millions. Assuming it's just a two-way split. It's not in Tob, it's going to be like a three-way. So still... You might still get 10 mil. It's not bad for a few minutes of work. Tob usually isn't so long. Raw, same. I'm at 0, so more than 0 would be nice. But. I would really like a Dex before I do Tob. You know, just so I feel like I have the basics sorted out. The basic prayers, the basic gear, that kind of stuff. Yeah, Santa's full of lies. He's going to give me another reason to hate him. That's what Santa's doing. It'd be funny if an Onyx just showed up there after he said, Santa's going to give you N, and then an Onyx. Alright, we overload for the next room. And then we take the prayer enhance, and then we're good. We didn't bring claws. Ooh boy, that was the mistake we made. We'll just leave the prayer potion here. That's fine. A sock. Thank you, Santa. One Santa sock. Well, that's it. That's all we're going to do in this room. Getting the wildy drops and you're going after... So here's what happened. We got the Void Waker done. I have not finished Calvarion. He's on the to-do list for the year. I want all the wilderness stuff done this year. This is taking... I know Chambers can be a long grind, but I don't mean to be a baby here. It's taking longer than I anticipated to get items. Longer than it statistically should, I guess, is a better way to say that. It's longer than the math indicates it should take. Not like I've just decided unilaterally. So, yeah. And that's 2 purples in the solo time. We weren't particularly spooned before that. It's not been well. It has not been going well. Yeah, I had 3 and 40 or 4 and 40 when I was doing 3+4s, and then I don't know, something shifted. Who's next? Ice Demon, Guardians, and Tie Rope. Okay, so we'll definitely need some stuff for Tie Rope. We need the Overload as well for the home room. We need the Prayer Enhance. Where's the nearest chest? Oh, it's a ways away, isn't it? We gotta run back and forth. That's fine. Oh, is this? That was a tree. Never mind. Garbage. Trash. Oh, there you go. Yeah, you can have my sock. Santa, please reroute the sock to him. I'll pull it up in a minute once the Overload wears, but we're not Oh, Santa. Santa rude. Basically, Kyle, I was doing 3+4s. I wanted to learn solos because I had a friend, an Iron homie, who was like, "Oh, solos are the way to go. They're so much better and so easy and so smooth." Solos are, I don't know. I get why you like them. They're easy to pick up and run, but the points, man. I feel a little lied to. I feel like Chambers, yeah, that's probably the right thing to call it. Yeah, that's the right words. I feel a little misled. I mean, I don't know how many points I got doing 3+4s, right? I could go back and look, I could calculate whatever, because you get the pictures on Roomlight, it takes screenshots, and I just don't care to do all of that business. Point being, I don't know how many points we had before, but I know that in this, we have like 5 million points, and there's nothing, the 2 arcanes, which is like statistically crazy. I could look it up, but I don't really want to. It's supposed to be 1 every million points or so, and we're at 5. So we should have 3 additional uniques in just this. And then my actual log is pretty similar. I don't think you can pull it up while running. I think you can. Great. Raids. So Chambers of Berserk, 379. We have like 8 uniques. 8 uniques in 379. It's not good. It's not good. We'll see if it, hits the corner, turns around. But so far, no turning. Not around, no. It's kind of turning in a sad, wide circle. Alright, let's put this away. And one more, maybe. Just for good measure. That was not what we needed to do. Oh well. We got too much stuff, man. Too much crap. Running around with these full raid pockets. It is. It's a sad, wide circle. Because it's not turning around, it's just slowly circling itself. I can't steal the moon tonight. I actually work tomorrow. It's a Sunday. So if you want to steal it, go for it. But I can't be there tonight. Maybe if you would have hit me up yesterday or Friday. Yesterday was pretty chill. Friday night was pretty chill. I don't want to look at that anymore. It hurts my soul. We have Ice Demon, Guardians, and Tightrope. I think we just overload now and just call it good. We'll overload before Ice Demon and then get through the next 3 pretty quickly, hopefully. Okay, let's into the tree. We've been doing this for 3-4 weeks. This is our 3rd or 4th week. And it's been pretty much just Chambers. Anytime I'm on the PC, it's just Chambers. It would just be nice. It would just be nice. Just be nice. Maybe we should have a stream until we get something, How many raids did you run for the shadow? You said you ran and got a shadow and then you did more 450s and got nothing. How many raids did you run? For all of that. Jeez. It's a lot of Mog work. Four 350s, 5 540. Okay, well, it's still pretty good money per raid. You'd average out that 300 mil. It's still pretty good. I think we'll just drop a hammer and call it good. Hell yeah. We did not land the special attack. That was just dropping a hammer, I guess. So, whoops. Well. Jeez, how many shadows have you pulled? I've only literally ever seen the one shadow that I pulled. I guess I did a lot of solos. But I haven't ever seen somebody else get a shadow, which is nice, because then I don't feel bad. You have... I love how that you are rebuilding with a scythe, which is quite literally the one, like, best in slot weapon that's not useful at TOA. Like, yes, this piece of content here prints me money. Also, I'm gonna get the least useful piece of gear for it, so I'll just have to do something else, I guess. 4-man for my... Jeez. I mean, even still, if those were all splits, 3 shadows, also, you're just making... well, I guess it depends on how they're split, but still, real decent money. Real decent money. Really melee specs have bandits. Oh, okay. Well, there we go. You have max mage range. So, oh, so you're not really rebuilding. You're kind of just fleshing out the final piece. Rebuild to me, and maybe I'm just wrong. Maybe I don't play with mains enough, you know? But rebuild is always like, you put your life in shambles, and then you go, based on one piece of mega rare gear, rebuild the whole account. But I get what you're saying. That's just the direction you've set off in. Set off in a... Oop, don't put on those pants. Set off in a very scythy direction. I guess with scythe you could do Posanis. That's kind of cool. We should play RL Craft. Why should we play RL Craft? I really would like to get something out of raids. My brothers in Christ, we have been, as I've mentioned with Kyle, just doing so much here. And it breaks my heart just a little bit to not see anything come of it. Just a little bit, not a lot of it. Just enough that it makes me want to keep going. It builds persistence. Because I'm Santa. Oh, no, for sure. Sold DCB. Okay. Voidwaker, Torva, Soul Reaper. Bro, Nightmare's so easy. It's not easy. It's just don't make mistakes. And it's fun. But if you make mistakes, it's not fun. And you're dead. But it's fun. I think it's fun. We're here partly because once we get Ancestral, Nightmare will get easier. It will make it so we do bigger damage. Nah, that's cool. It's fun. As I've said before, there are a few pieces of content where you have to do something all of the time. Like this, we just stand here. Next equal to fight. Well, here's... No, I'd say it's probably harder to learn the next. So here's the difference. Here's the difference. You can go in a mass to next and either A, learn next by watching where people are running. You won't learn 3-man next, but you'll learn like where next goes and how the fight unfolds. You could go in the next mass and watch how it happens and not have to do a lot and just kind of hang on. Or you could do Nightmare and try to do a mass and you won't hold on as well because you'll take a lot of chip damage. You might hold on depending on how fast everybody is, I guess. If they're really cutting through next, you might get through. But you can learn next easier by hanging in the room. Yeah, I'm just saying as far as learning them, next is easier because you can hang out in the room and like watch it happen. Whereas Nightmare, if you're hanging out in the room and trying to fight, it's very different. And so you'll just get beat up a lot. And so I don't feel like you're as engaged. Whereas next, you kind of are engaged. You're running around with a swarm of people, you know? And I think Mass Nightmare caps at like 8 or something. It's not huge teams, not like next. I think it's harder to learn. I think it's probably easier. The cap on Nightmare is lower than the cap on Nex. Nex has like, you know, you can reset her. You can do some real elaborate duos in Nex. You can do some real crazy stuff in Nex. Nightmare, no. Nightmare is very simple. Nightmare is exactly what the boss is, which is kind of fun sometimes. Let's see, is your Nightmare Fasani, so it's on my short list. Well, once you, I think you have to do 1 KC to be able to get Fasani, and then you're off to the races. Crank it on. If you do Nightmare, you can let me know. I'd be happy to run it and walk through what's happening in the kill. I don't feel like there are a lot of good guides for Nightmare. I feel like maybe it's just that I needed more practice than the guides kind of suggested. But a lot of the guides kind of frame it as being simple, and it's easy to once you've mastered it, but it's not simple to learn. It's a quick response kind of situation, which is not my favorite thing to do. It's a lot different to learn than other content. I don't feel like there's a lot of other content that you have to respond very quickly. Ooh, he's from Romanian. Gotta research it. Oh, geez, that's way too many of those. I don't normally recommend his stuff because I find it to be kind of grating, and because I know not everyone likes it, but King Condor has a really good Fasani's guide. And I think it's really nice because whether or not you like King Condor, I know he's a bit divisive within the RuneScape community, but his levity that he goes into the guide with, the way he just doesn't take it seriously at all, is kind of nice for Nightmare, because for me, which sounds like maybe for you, Nightmare, just the presentation is so overwhelming. There's a lot of people, there's a lot of sounds that are different, a lot of movements that are different. It's all a little jarring, is how I felt going into Nightmare. But he's just so... Bandos, Scythe, Max Mage is all I really need. Bandos, Scythe, and Max Mage. Scythe on Crush, so yeah, no Bellator. It's all Crush based, and then a Ham Joint's always... Well, I wouldn't use a Ham Joint to begin. You'll need a Ham Joint at some point, it's handy. SGS is good. SGS is real good. But pretty much, yeah. You have a Ham. Well, Bandos, Scythe. Yeah, that's what I was doing in Bandos with a Bludgeon and... Trident, Toxic Trident, so it's not that difficult. You can do it. Not that difficult, being like, once you understand what's happening, you can deal and just keep moving through the fight. But the trick is holding on to the fight long enough to learn. Ooh, what are we doing? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we did it. Good job, everybody. Let's go kill the dragon. If we get anything out of this, I'm willing to switch to RL Craft. If we get any collection log, any new unique item. I don't want to say I'm willing to switch to RL Craft. I'd be happy to switch to RL Craft. Would love the opportunity to do something else. Yeah, that's fair. You kind of get really comfortable with it, and Fasani, again, I feel like Nightmare in general, is real unique in some aspects. I feel like it's the only boss in the game, the only one I can think of, that the sounds are like vital, because it makes sounds for the prayers, for the prayer switch indication, far before it makes movements for prayer switch indication. Like Vorkath, when you see the purple or the pink little ball come out, you know you're about to have to hit your prayer turn back on button. But Fasani, you just... And I said this while I was learning, it's more like you're camping the prayer tab than you are your inventory, and most bosses... Well, Fasani I would play with sound on. You could just watch, you'll just have to watch Fasani, which gets a little tricky as you zoom out and try to navigate the arena in more of a large scale. It's trickier without sound. But as I was learning, I had said Fasani is the one boss that you like play in your prayers rather than in your inventory. Most bosses like this, you're just switching inventory, you're switching items. 1. But Fasani, you're switching prayers. 2. Oop. We'll do a reset here. Okay, no we won't. We'll just take a little run. You should... Well, here's what you should do. Santa. if you, again, change the light on that little chest, we'll have a conversation about RL craft. I won't even have to have a conversation. Well, the conversation, I guess, would be, should we go for a back-to-back, or should we just wrap it up? You can do Phosani without sounds on. I don't mean to oversell how much you need sounds, but it becomes a visual indicator. And so when you're learning, you're going to have one eyeball on the boss and one eyeball on your prayer, your little tab here, prayer and inventory, you know? So it becomes a bit difficult to kind of split attention. You can do it. Certainly doable. You can also do Phosani on mobile. Again, not something I really do. I've seen people do it. Boom, 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 boom. Beautiful. For the second raid in a row, absolutely missed hammers. I would really like to do a Minecraft, an RL Craft hardcore playthrough, like all the way through. Be happy to stream it, but. It hurts me. It hurts my streaming capabilities when I make a list. And on this one, I made a list, you know? I made a list of what I wanted to get done on this account this year. And now I feel like I'm obligated to do what I said I wanted to do. Yeah. Seriously, some of the people who are like really good at the game, it's quite like mind-bending to watch. And then I get really heady about it, and I'm like, I don't know if I'd ever want to be that good. It's the same with like high-level Call of Duty players. If you ever watch them play. But like, do you want to? I don't know. This isn't judgment. This isn't anything but personal like opinion. But like, I was watching, as I was trying to learn this, I was watching Mutts, I think it was Mutts, do 12-0 or 12-1 or whatever it is. I think it's 12-1. Just like a mind-bending amount of movement. And it just, it makes me real heady. Like, do I want to be that good at this game? Do I want to lock in that hard? It's absolutely ridiculous to watch. And the more you understand about what's going on within the mechanics of the game, it makes it both more impressive and more like, it makes it easier to understand why it's impressive, but it makes it more impressive. I guess it's like that with anything, right? Like a good guitar player is better if you understand how to play guitar. That was a dumb time to move. But even still, I never know if I want to be that good or if I want to just like not. At a certain point, I feel like I would feel worse for it, you know? If I feel like I've devoted too much. But it's no longer chill, then it's just my personality. Tell me Scythe is business law. Olm hand, is that true? Scythe is best. Scythe is best. But it's a different cycle. So you have to learn how to do a 3. If you're, we're talking about solos here, you have to learn how to do a 3-1, but Scythe is best, yeah. Because it's a big chunky, his hand is a 3x3 or whatever the Scythe needs. A nice big slap. Okay, could we land a single hammer this raid? Watch it be a single. Now there it is, a single hammer. You would think, you know, but Scythe is better. I won't change your mind. I would agree. I also agree because I have a Dragon Handler Lance and I want it to be better. Hello, Governor. Hello, Zordy. Hello, how's it going over there? It's a Sunday morning. Zordy's showing up to work. Zordy arrives at the office to allow the patrons to stay in the hotel. In a twisted reality, Zordy will not allow anyone to stay in his hotel. Zordy is an angry innkeeper. The CoX CAs kind of melt away. I also have never touched CMs, not in the main game. I did the last league, but could not be bothered. My plan, as it stands... Okay, that feels unnecessary. My plan as it stands is to do CMs after we get like 400 or 500 or something. I don't know. Find some comfy amount of regulars. Do that and then switch to CMs. Oh crap. CMs on solo are just pretty brutal looking. I'm just not sure if I want to get there. I also really don't like vanguards, so I can avoid them right now. But for CMs, they'll be around. This is what you get when you don't land hammers. You just get pulverized. Okay, 50. Good. Woo! Was not the smoothest transition. That's okay. You know, honestly, I'm in the same spot. I've been 400 points to Masters for forever. Have you done the Titans yet? We could go do that. That's what we should do. I need somebody to sit there and do 15 Royal Titans with me. They have one that you're supposed to get 15 kills without leaving, and I've tried to do it solo, and either A, I get a Cluse roll every time, or B, you start running thin on supplies. I guess I could just do it with a bunch of prayer pots, but I kind of hate it. I don't... It'd also be a lot faster in a duo. You know what, a solo? Doom, doom. Yeah, I haven't done them yet. Which is funny because... Oh, I didn't even see that, to be honest. Oops. It's funny because I have everything but the pet. I just can't be bothered to do combat achievements. That's pretty normal, I would say. For me. Not for maybe anybody else, but... Just not a big fan. Sometimes the combat achievements start to feel like content for its own sake. Like, I don't know how much they add. I think it feels that way when you're stuck between hard and elites and masters. Like, you've done enough of the game where you get what's going on. Hopefully. Hopefully you've learned enough. But sometimes it doesn't feel like you're... I don't know. I'm not enthusiastic sometimes to go from elite to masters. Sometimes it feels just like whispering obligation more than a life's calling. That's okay. I'll just figure them out. I think part of the problem is I only do it on mobile when I'm chilling. Okay, that's ridiculous. I'm just getting sadder and sadder. What is happening? That was 33,000 points. 27-minute raid, not terrible. Womp, 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 womp. Ooh, do not equip the rune arrows. Goodness gracious. Okay. So we have 300, that was our 380th. Yay. 380 with 8 uniques. Oh, if you're lurking in the Twitch chat, YouTube chat, feel free to follow or subscribe. So it's 1 in 47.5. So we're creeping up on being double the rate. The rate is 1 in 27, I believe. So it's not going well. That's all I'm going to say. It's not going great. Not going to keep complaining. We're going to keep raiding. We're not going to keep complaining. But know that it hurts my soul. That's all I need you to know. The library says they have my book on hold. Yay. Which is funny because the library is closed today. I don't know why they're emailing me today. I think the problem I have is the combat achievements won't take me... that'll work. It won't take me 25 minutes because each Royal Titan kill. My fastest Royal Titan kill time is like 3 minutes, 2 minutes. So 15 kills at 3 minutes a kill. I'm gonna be there a while, which is fine, except again, I get clues and I feel like I need to do them. I guess I could just load up on prayer potions and hang out. It's not a big deal. It's not a particularly difficult kill. I'll just do it with Zordy when he finally buys his membership. Or Cubic or somebody. I don't know. There's plenty of people around in the chat who are that kind of level. I honestly could just probably go find a regular person there and just be like, hey, let's go. Let's go do it. Yeah, 1 minute seems about right. I've seen plenty of people in the clan chat over 1 minute. A scythe would help. I use Soul Reaper, but any big weapon would help. And I'm also generally, I don't think I've done Titans besides on mobile, so I'm not playing particularly optimally. I'm just playing to get through them. Oh, Hallie would be good. Hallie would be good. Yeah, that'd be a good one. If I had it. Oh, wait, I do. Wow, 39 million is ridiculous. You love to see it. Really gasses up the bank, doesn't it? Guardians, sorry, we've got to focus. We're never going to get to another game if we don't focus on this game. I suppose we should probably prep, like overload and like actually prep. Speaking of prep. Coffee! It's Vespula Tecton, which is great. It's pretty solid. I'm a big fan. I'm surprised it got to 40 mil. I know it kind of slots in underneath the blade, the salad blade, with a Vernic or a dragon. I don't remember which one it was. Slots in under the salad blade. I don't know why, but I expected it to be a little bit lower. I expected it to stay around the 10-15 mil. But, I mean, go for it, baby. Live your life. We're not going to die here. We died here, what, last raid? 2 raids ago? That was enough. Learned my lesson. My lesson was pray correctly. Knock it off. This one kind of, this room and gulping the potions like that kind of hurts my soul as an iron. Each one of those, a red spider egg lost. That's it. Bye-bye. Yeah, it's a bit better. It's a bit better. It was made to be. Yeah, that's also true. It's a bit better. It's also a bit more expensive. Yeah, just a touch. It's just a minor setback price-wise. We don't even have enough health. I don't even have enough health to hurt myself. Goodness. Do the prayer enhance first. And then we'll do these, and then we'll do that. We'll be good. That is not what I wanted to pick up. There are so many aids on the floor. It's also kind of fun to get. It's fun to snap it together, you know, to assemble the weapon. Tecton and then Unknown Puzzle. Hopefully Unknown Puzzle is thieving. Oh, it's not crabs. Great. Tie rope or crabs. Or thieving would be great. Tie rope would be totally fine, because then we can do tie rope while boosted with this overload. We're swigging right now. We're knocking back. Okay, let's grab our stamina that we left on the floor. Is it worth it to hit the pool? Probably. Yeah, probably. I do not know where I am on Vord Orvis. I don't really want to look. It's going to hurt my feelings. But here we go. Whatever I am, we have all of the items besides the pet. Where is he? Where's the Vardy boy? It's over 1,000. I know it's over 1,000. There's so many bosses now. 1,030. Okay. We're pretty close. Since when do you start filming? What? What? Who's filming? I don't know. When did we start filming? Good. Trying to get off the loot tab here. Oh, here's the thing, Kyle. This is really what toasts my nuts here. This is really what bruises my buns about Chambers. You can't see it right now. We're not scrolled correctly. We've gotten more money out of Tecton. than we have out of uniques in this stint of solos. We've gotten 3 onyxes, which is 7.8 mil, and we've only gotten 2 arcanes. That's really what does it. I just like can't comprehend how that happens. They're very uncommon, allegedly, and we get them consistently. I mean, that's what, like one, it was been like 1 every 70 raids or something. Yeah, well, if you need another, you just swing on by. What is it? It's thieving? Okay, great. Prayer enhance. Vasa will produce the final overload. We don't need an overload for the next room after Vasa. So this is great. This is fine. So we do thieving next, and then we'll head downstairs, I think is right. Yeah, good. Good. What do we not need? Hammer? Yeah. We can leave this and leave this. We'll be good. Ooh, we don't need all these restores. Whatever. Yeah, big Tecton games. Real big Tecton guy. Real big fan. That's why we're here. It was weird getting it and seeing the sweet collection log. Because we've been dry, right? We've been not only dry, but we've gotten arcanes. So it's like getting it was just a reminder that you're not getting what you want. This raid is not for you. Which part of me says that maybe we should do something else. Because there's a whole list. And then the other part is like, statistically, we're setting ourselves up for just a windfall. Just a total, abundance of stuff. So why do anything else if we're just positioning ourselves mathematically for just everything to show up? Why not stream just this? I hope it all shows up that time. Ooh. You don't use all 3 in the Coliseum, do you? I think it's just the 2. You don't know if you use Shadow. I don't think you use Tebow either. I think it's Scythe and Blowpipe. Or I don't know. I haven't looked into Coliseum, truth be told. Not enough to be of any help. Good luck. It didn't really click for me when I was doing it during leagues, but maybe it'll be better for you. Hopefully it'll be better for you. Surely it can't be much worse for you. Not being able to do it during leagues is pretty abysmal. Boom. Yeah, Inferno would be good. I've heard you start with Inferno because it's free. Like, price-wise, you don't pay out of Death's Coffer if you die. Whereas Coliseum, after so many failed waves, you start paying more and more money. What's next? Vasa? Oh, we're not going to be overloaded for Vasa? Ooh, it's fine. We'll be okay. It's suboptimal. Really wanted the overload to make it to Vasa, but that's what I get for dilly-dallying. Screwing around, goofing off, all those other things that they say. We're at 108 health right now. Holy hell. We're gonna have like 10 health. This is gonna be brutal. Can I stand underneath you and you'll do some damage? No? Not feeling it? It's fine. You don't get to see 103 very often, do you? Really, you don't get to see 103 very often. Alright. We're good? No. We need to land the plane here. Come on. Too long on the crystal. Good. Good. Why? Okay, we gotta spec it out. Maybe this will save the run, I don't know. Well, here's the problem with that, Santa Claus. We're not playing RLcraft, so that makes it very difficult. I love where your head's at, but it's not really useful in the game we're playing. Beep! Would love to. Will not switch until we get a unique. That way we all feel the pain together. You just over there thinking, wow, why can't we just get a unique? Yeah, welcome to the team. Told you it was taking too long before. Oh, yeah. He is 5 health away from being dead. Okay, that's dead. Apparently, we just had to let him heal. Yeah, it's not my favorite thing. I know. Sorry. Try not to be rude, but man, it hurts my soul, man. It hurts my soul. I don't know why it's taking so long. Okay. To get a unique, I mean, all of this. This is RL. Oh, this is RL craft. Never mind. Yes, you're right. You scale it? No. It's not. Sorry. Stop laughing. I've looked into the scaling stuff, and everybody who I've read is like, you're making it take longer because, so the first scale of chambers, the way chambers works, from what I've read, is the first step up, it gets significantly harder, and then it remains that difficulty up through like a 4-man or up through a 3-man. So it scales on odd difficulties. So it's 2 is a lot harder than 1, whereas 3 is not much harder than 2. 3 is the same as 2, if that makes sense. Which is why people do 3 plus 4, because I guess 5 isn't as, or 5 is hard, but it's manageably hard. So, all of that to say, it just, the way it scales is disproportionate to the amount of usefulness, 1 to 2, whereas 3 plus 2 is you're still on the same as like, you're kind of playing with the 3 level of difficulty. It's not as big of a curve. That was a lot of words. I don't even know what that game is. I've never even heard of this game. Metin 2? What the hell's Metin 2? So, no, I'm not scaling. I've done 3 plus 4s because it's more points, but which is how I've pulled pretty much everything. I don't think we've pulled anything in a solo. Wow, I'm just now realizing we've pulled nothing new in a solo. It's like landing heavy in my heart. I don't know why that didn't occur to me before. That everything we've got has just been solely through 3 plus 4s. Like all new collection log items, except for the Onyx. Go for the Onyx. It's all been 3 plus 4s. Huh. Why does Metin 2 sound familiar? I don't know what that is, but why does it sound familiar? Wow, that is an old game. When is this made? Looks old. Oh, 2004. Yeah, that's an old game. Why Metin 2? Did you just look up random games on Google and you found Metin 2? It's a massively multiplayer role-playing game. Goodness, that is a rough-looking game. This just very much looks like the times. Do I not have a hammer? I didn't bring my hammer? Excellent. It's a popular game of my country. Looks like it's not. Is it still popular? It's quite old for being popular. I mean, congrats to the game if it's still popular, but it's pretty. 2004, man. It's a 20-plus-year-old game. I'm saying this as I play old school RuneScape. I see that now. You know, talk about old games being popular. Just surprising. You don't see very often people say, you should play the 20-year-old game. Oh. Smash the crab. It's harder than, is it? It just looks very old. I don't know why that's the only thing I'm seeing. I look at it like, wow, this looks like a game I would have grown up with. Looks like a game that would have been like, wow, the graphics are so good for the day it was made. And then, you know, months and years later, you're like, yeah, the graphics really weren't that good. This is how we're handling this room, this crab room. We're just locking everyone down. Sure, it's probably not the most efficient way to do it. I just cannot be bothered. This is the last room of the raid. I didn't realize. Please walk, please walk. Oh, jeez. Because I used the Grasp. It's going to go all the way to the other side of the world. And these guys might move. Yep, they moved. I hate it here. I guess on the plus side, we can lock him in. Oh, good. Yep, just send it off that way. This way, little crab. I'm gonna cry. Ah. I can't stand there. It'll hit me in the face. Smash that one to make sure he's locked in, and we're good to go. Great. Hate that room. It starts easy, but later you will break your monitor. After your monitor is broken, you will once again find the game to be very easy, because the fragmented monitor will help you see that you actually sucked before, and therefore you will be able to achieve new heights in your game playing abilities. Plant the seeds. I would really just like to get something out of this raid. So I will persist. And we might just stream until I get something. I need a hammer to build the stash unit, which is in the stash unit. That's great. We might just keep streaming until we get something. Just my unwavering pig-headedness, my hard-headed, let's go attitude might just carry us through the whole day. Here's the problem with doing that. If it takes us as long to get something as it did last time, I would quite literally be here all day. Like, it would be almost 24 hours. It would be more than 24 hours, I think. When was the last time we got something? I noted it. Hold on. 347. And the last time was over 100 KC streak. And we are, what did I say, 370? Yeah, we would absolutely be here all day. I'm going to go get coffee. And then we're going to do Ulm again. So, well, then get something. I know. Same page. Be right back. I'm back. Oh, wow. 31. That's great. Around your comment that it's just luck is funny. There's a joke in the community. Whenever people ask, like, the drop rate of something, they say, how many times do I have to kill this boss? What's the drop rate? And then people always answer, it's 50-50. Like, it really doesn't matter what the drop rate is. You either get it or you don't. No, I just got a piece of banana bread and coffee. If that counts, then yes. I wouldn't count it. All right. I have loaded. I've launched the Curse Forge launcher. Okay. So if we get something, Minecraft, RLCraft is a button away. We are so close to being able to do something else. We're going to leave the launcher up, knowing that as soon as we get something, we can just hit the button, launch the launcher. Boom. Done with this game. Onto that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's go. I got coffee, which is very, very hot and quite lovely, to be honest. Run laps around. It's running laps around yesterday's coffee, and it's delicious and warm. Oh, that's gonna mess us up, isn't it? No, it didn't really. Wow, we are actually real low. Holy cow. That did mess us up nicely. Mostly. Hope my hand slips onto RL Craft. Just launches the game. And then I go, oh, we've launched RL Craft. Might as well play it. At this point, it's almost more fun not to play it and to just keep it as our little back pocket running gag, you know? I would love for that to happen. Let's all pray my hand slips. Oh, that was wrong. It was early. We can fix this. Okay, we might have just fixed it. No, I use a cursor launcher. If you're talking about RL Craft. Ah. I'll just go through Curse Forge for everything. I can't. How has this been so unlucky? We've taken every single attack that we shouldn't have. Like, that was just awful. Genuinely, that was horrible. Every attack that needed us to reposition ourselves, the poison, the teleports, just everything working together, kept us exactly where we didn't want to be. See, that's how easy it's supposed to be. That's it. No notes. No comments. No questions. No concerns. We did it. Well, don't do that. Don't do it. Don't call 911. Don't call anybody. That's what I would say. Save your phone minutes for when you need them. You might have to call family. Also, why would Santa call 911? Do you not have like an elf, SWAT team, a SEAL team, elf, a North Pole like military unit? You don't have your own people? Why are you relying on the government? Surprising and sad for Santa. Thought you were better than that. That's pretty good. 42. There's a chance we go right. Hey, we did it. Right into the cycle. Maybe this one's turning around. Let's not count our eggs before they hatch, but maybe. I think we're okay. Yes, this is Project Red. Yes. Zordy with the making the reference to a movie that only 17 people saw. A movie that looks like it was handcrafted by an AI. A movie that had a remarkably good premise and a remarkably stupid cast and a remarkably terrible box office. Okay. Please. What are you doing? There we go. There we go. And we did it. We only landed one hammer. So... the hand might be a bit tricky. You have an idea? Really? Homie's got thoughts. Guys, he's got big plans. Santa Claus has ideas. Everybody, shut up and listen. It's gonna be my guess. I'm no psychic. My guess is something RLCraft related. That's my small inkling of a feeling. The whispers in my heart tell me that's what he's gonna plan on. Whereas my plan is just to see that light change colors and then do anything else. Okay, 50 on 175. We could take him out in 2 hits. Good. Let's risk it. There we go. I think that sets the head. I think we just did a 3 set without attacking. Let's see if it works. Nope. 1, 2, 3. Nope. Oh, we're right in the cycle now. Just health is real low. But that banana bread is so tasty. Here's my idea. We just keep raiding until we get something. So the little collection log pop-up pops up. We just hammer on with raids. That's my idea. We were too early. Okay. Stay calm. There we go. Doing decent enough damage. problem is there's a lot of health. Steady. Okay, skedaddle across. Good. Skedaddle back. Good. He's down in the 30s. 30%. Not 30 health. 30%. Do not be confused. He has much health. 233 health. Percent. I'm kind of happy because this means that first phase we had is not going to absolutely cause us to die. I thought it might. You never know. We played the other two extremely well. Alright. White lights again. Holy cow. What is happening? Okay. All right, well, we go again because that's all we're going to until we get something. This is all we're doing. Unless I decide to do something different, in which case, Pillsbury Doughboy sound. That's what happens if we decide to zoom something else. That's such a good raid if it wasn't for shamans. I just hate shamans so much. The last raid was a 250,000. There we go. That's a great raid. Mystics, then Tecton. Perfect. And then Thieving to heal. Before pounding Muddiles into dust. And then finishing off with a little Ice Demon Kiss. I literally played RL Craft yesterday. And today there's no drops. So it can't be that. Where are we at with these? 381. Ah. I would rather play RL Craft, frankly. But we won't get anything on this game until we play this game. So it's kind of a sticky situation, you know? Like, what are we supposed to do? What do we do with that? I'm just going to leave it. I'm just going to leave inventory open. I don't care. We need seeds. We'll get them for Mystics. Just leave the inventory. It's fine. We should have brought Sarah Brew. I shouldn't have left it open. Whatever. We could have maybe done it's not a good raid for a no prep. It's fine. We'll just cruise on through. I've said before that sometimes the issue with old school RuneScape is when you get a drop, the feeling of I got the drop isn't there, instead of just a feeling of, oh my god, finally. And that's where we're getting with this one, is just not just a T-bow, you know, not the mega rare, not the super rare items, just any item at all is getting to the feeling of, could we please? Like, seriously, this is getting... We will persist. Get a macro. Make the macro play RL Craft? Put a macro? We make the macro play RL Craft. What we do is we start RL Craft, right? We start a farm, like a wheat farm. Make the macro maintain the wheat farm. Macro maintains the wheat farm. We play this. We go back to RL Craft in a few hours. We have a bunch of XP from the macro, and we can actually play the game. Because we could level up ourselves and move through the game. Great plan. Stand here so he can't punch us in the face. One boy is stuck. Come this way, buddy. Oh, he's gonna punch us in the face if we're not careful. He might still punch us in the face if we are careful. He's a violent type. He's got hands. Perfect. Got no moves. Bye. Alrighty. To Tecton. Go Tecton. You got another Onyx. You got them Onyxes. Onyx. 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 This is how we make our money here. He makes his money. Actually, though, as far as usable cash from this raid, his Onyx is the most useful item we get. Arcanes, you can't put in Death's Coffer. There's not as much money in Death's Coffer. And everything else you can't put in Death's Coffer because it's not 10,000. So this is genuinely the most useful item. Probably. Just for Death's Coffer purposes. We're not going to use Dynamite. Sorry, fellow miners. We don't use Dynamite. One more hit. Just one more. Just, nope. Two more. Nope, not there. There we go. Tecton and Thieving, right? So we can go ahead and overload. And then Muddled Isles. Yeah, we'll just overload literally right now. Muddled Isles will drop everything else. We'll take the Prayer Enhance. And the Revive will stay. And that's it. This way, when we go about our thieving business, we'll get all those sweet bats. We'll heal with the bats. Then we'll go to Muddled Isles and lose all those bats. Ugh. Zoom. Let's swing over here just to drop the seeds. We don't need to carry around these seeds. We also don't need the hammer. Yeah, we're not going to hammer Ice Demon. Ah. Are we 170 yet? Real close. 166. We're going to go for the bats since we're overloaded down. But we're going to go for the bats in the top part of the room since there's a lot tighter chances up here. They're a lot more... What's the word I'm looking for? They're clustered up tighter. You know, they're not as spread out. Boom, boom, boom. So much thieving XP, it's ridiculous. We're such a good thief. Please? Please? One of these two, maybe. Maybe. Come on. Okay. Bats? There we go. We should probably put the grubs we have into the chest and then just start stealing the easy little rotation here. We have 18. There's 18. Perfect. If you're lurking in the Twitch chat, YouTube chat, feel free to follow or subscribe. I forget to say this, but I'm trying to say it once a raid at least. I don't think I've said it more than once this stream, so I don't mean to inundate you with requests for friendship, but this is it. This is the one. Oh, we should probably bank what we have. He's done eating. Let's go grab those extra bats. Let's not do that. That's a dumb idea. Maybe a stupid thing to do. There's like a sweet spot where we chop the tree, and then if we attack, we wait 1 tick, and if we wait 1 tick, we'll be able to chop again immediately. That was too quick. The same for potions. If you drink a potion and then go back to chopping, you hit it pretty much immediately. If you do it right, which we don't all the time, but working on it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, now we kill Big Crocodile. Good. 2. I think it is 4. Nah, I think it's gonna... Oh, no, it was 4. No, he's going to a second round. Great stuff. Great show, everybody. Who's after Muddiles? Ice Demon? Ice Demon. Okay. Prayer Enhance. Might as well drink it now. Same for the Overload. Who the hell cares? It's just Ice Demon after this, so we'll take everything we can to go smash the Deem. The Ice Deem. And we'll just drop the goodies in the chest and then carry on. These goodies specifically. I want the hammer, that way when we go scavenging, we can build our stash unit very quickly. We don't have to worry about putting stuff in and taking stuff out, putting stuff in, taking stuff out. No, just the one. Thank you. I'm at a crossroads. I kind of want to do RL craft after this one, after this raid, but I don't really want to stop. I feel like the motivation has got to stay high. Otherwise, we're just going to not get anywhere, you know? Could do this later today. RL craft is easier to do throughout the day, though I guess it's not streaming it, so it's not as much fun. So we're not doing it together. Hello. Hello. Welcome back. At this point, I feel like it's almost more disappointing. What are you? I'm just doing my best, man. Just doing my best. If you wonder why that looks so weird, it's just because it's all I can do with it. It's just the best I can do. If you want to know more in a more granular kind of way, I am currently prepping the Ice Demon to kill in Old School RuneScape in a Chambers of Xeric solo raid. That's specifically what we're doing. We're also breathing in a lot of air. Our max hit's 21. 21. Bye. All right. Should be about most of our scavenging done. Just need some planks. Ooh, that was quick. Oh, look, planks. Could use some more something, I think. Oh, that'll work. Neat. That was very simple. Very quick. Bum, 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 bum. Now all we have to do is build the chest, drop the stuff in the stuff. Drop the stuff in the chest. Drop the stuff in the chest. Build it. Drop it. Twist it. Pass it. We plant it. And then we plant this one. No, we're not going to do it. We did it. And then we go over here. Grab these. Go up here. Grab these. Oh, wait. We got too many jugs. Back we go. What's up, Patrick? Guess what we're doing? It's Chambers of Zarek. It's always Chambers of Zarek. We're creating white lights among the people, Patrick. Yeah, I know, right? Super pog. Super wow. Totally amazing. Incredible. It's fine. I'm really stiff from going to the gym this weekend, which is really great. Like, had a great couple of workouts. Just making sitting here, like, I feel like I need to be put on one of those ancient torture racks and just stretched out. I ran raids last night, got nothing. We've run, what, 5 this morning or something? Nothing. Not even an Onyx from Tecton, which at this point you would kind of expect to see. Just a real hot, dry streak right now. Our last unique was, as noted, 347 KC. And, excuse me, please make that potion. We are currently 381, so coming up on 50 on what's supposed to be 1 in 27. It's fine. I'm good. It's so good. It's so fine. It's so good. I don't know if it's funny that I'm going this dry or if it's really sad. It makes me both... It's just very bemusing. It makes me think it's funny, but it's also like... It's suffering. You know? I would rather do Tormented Demons. At least then the drop rate's not through the absolute roof. And you get clues. I guess we get clues. But it's been a while. All right, here we go again. Good job, everybody. Potion. Why are you doing Tormented Demons? Is this a Slayer task? Just doing it for shiggles? For the lulz? Because you hate demons? Specifically ones that are tormented? You just gotta go purge them from the earth. Slayer task, hopefully. Slayer for... Well, Slayer, yeah. Synapse, obviously, but... Slayer sounds nice. I miss slaying things. Besides you, big boy. Obviously. Obviously, buddy. We spend a lot of time together. Me and old green nose here. Missed fingers. We just keep on shooting. If you get a synapse, how much is a synapse? I can't look it up. I'm in the middle of something. How much is a synapse? Probably 50. Or was it 50 last I checked? If you get a synapse, 50 mil, yeah, you're gonna pass most of what we've made in almost 200 raids. And 160 raids, if you get a synapse, you will just pass most of that. Alright, well, we'll just not do what I'm doing then. We'll just do a reset 1-3. There we go. We're at 67 mil, so you will just whip on by. And God forbid you get Yeah, synapse and literally anything else gone. Burning claw. I think we should do a giveaway again. Yeah. If we get something, we should definitely do a giveaway. I don't know why we're tanking all these instead of trying to dodge them. That's fine, just screwed up the rotation. You have any interest in maybe finishing the hand? There you go. Oh, well, obviously, I would just like to say a little disclaimer. Obviously, my numbers in how much we've made, and how you could pass us with a synapse, that doesn't include the money we've made from Tecton, which is pretty significant, frankly. Pretty significant. So, don't take what I'm saying as the only money we've made from raids. We've made, it's down at the bottom, 7.8 mil from Tecton. So, 10% of our raid money, more than 10%, has been Tecton. So, just, you know, chill your enthusiasm a little bit. If you think, oh, I'm going to make more money than he is. Or no, you got to factor in Tecton. I'm saying this very cynically in case that's not coming across. It hurts my heart that Tecton is 10% of my money here. I think it's coming across. I think my cynicism is coming across. Just one tiny purple. There's a Reddit post that I bumped into a few times as I look up how dry we are and everything like that. Where somebody was complaining because they were 135 kc dry here. And they kept updating their Reddit post as they continued to go dry. They were like, I'm 100 dry. I'm 130 dry. And they just kept updating it. And then they broke the dry streak with the T-bow. What time? Gosh, it's early. It's 7:02 a.m. I usually start streaming at about 5 a.m. in my country. It's very early. That's part of the reason that I've been doing this piece of content. I think I've mentioned that before, but usually the time I play, there isn't a group that we could do this with. So I've had to learn how to do this alone because there aren't other people in my time zone, other people on my servers who can do this with me. So if it seems like I'm really devoted to it, it's because it's really difficult to do it. It was really difficult to do it with a group, so I've just learned to do it alone. So we don't have to worry about getting a group together. Yep. That's why we're here. Suffer. Alone. But alone together, you know, all of us. As a little community, as a little group. Okay. Can we not miss the hammers, please? No? Both hammers on... Both hammers on this phase, huh? I still got some coffee. We missed the hammers, and now Mage Hand is absolutely getting shredded. It's almost halfway dead. Sure. We're just not going to get a chance to hammer again. It's all good. It's fine. Yeah, it's already halfway dead. Significantly more than halfway. It's not 45% health. Okay. Okay. Now we gotta be careful. Careful. Steady. Don't lose it. Gotta shave off about 100 health. Shave off about 80 health. Oh. Couldn't have been in a much worse position. Perfect. I think that's 3. Nope. This will be, though. We're not even going to worry about the hammer. We don't have time. If the hammer lands, we cut defense, right? If it doesn't land, we cut defense and get out of the cycle, because we're not going to be using as fast of a hitting weapon. So if it lands, some benefit, some real problem. Why am I wearing my ancestral hat? Stop. Steady. Pretty good work, I would say. There were definitely some dicier moments in there. We've only got 30 seconds on the overload, which means, hopefully, we'll be able to restore it at a pretty appropriate time. We're at 80 health, so hopefully, when the overload kicks off, it'll still be nice and healthy. Some of our hits are absolutely cutting them up, though, which is also lovely to see. That's not good. We're good. Oh, you know what sounds really good right now? Chocolate pudding. That would really hit the spot. I don't know where the spot is, but it sounds just fire. Boys, this is it. This is it. This is the one. White lights, every time. How is this possible? Like, mathematically, this doesn't make any sense. Okay, I'm gonna go get more coffee, and we'll, I don't know, do a birdhouse run maybe, and go again. We won't get there if we don't keep going, but my goodness, the journey is significantly more painful than I had anticipated. How's our crystal stuff doing? Let's take a peek at that before we head off. It has 13,000 charges. This one has 14,000 charges. This one has 13,000 charges. If this stuff, this crystal armor, or forget a T-bow rather, the crystal armor will completely become unused. Well, maybe not completely. 9 places out of 10 unused. Okay. If you're lurking, feel free to follow or subscribe. I am going to go get coffee. And then I'll be back. This is old school RuneScape. I'll be back in a moment with more coffee. See you in a second. Oh, oh, there we go. You're installing it now. Oh boy. Oh boy. This guy's about to find out what happens in the real world. Good luck. Good luck. It's a time. That is for sure. It is a time. Oh, there's one of the eggs. Okay. So we're doing birdhouse runs mostly for eggs. And there's an egg there. And nothing there. Doom, doom, doo, 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 doo. And one more birdhouse, and then guess what we're going to do? Chambers of Zarek. Good guesses, everyone. Good guesses. Good job. Nope, nope, the birdhouse, please. Thank you. And rebuild it. Great. And now, back to Chambers of Zarek. Sure, it might seem like this is all we do anymore, but that's how it feels for me, so that's what we're doing. We will get through it eventually. One raid at a time. Perfect. We just gotta create a new one here. No, we're not doing vanguards. No, still vanguards. No. We should probably change the colors so we can tell vanguards and shamans more than anything. Those are the ones I keep skipping. Muddodials? No. Keep going. Keep going. Keep rolling. No. I want to say this is the last raid. I just don't really want to do very many more for right now. No, this is terrible scouting. Terrible scouting. Vasa and Vanguards. No. What in the world? Why don't they just tell you what's in the raid? I don't understand this unknown raid rooms. I get that this is a third-party plugin. I don't know why Jagex doesn't just tell you what's in the raid. Like, I don't know why there's unknown rooms. I feel like this raid scouting business should just be built into the game. If you have to scout anyway, you might as well just know what's there. Okay, we'll do like 5 more and then we're going to call it, which means probably the next one's going to be good. Yeah, look, see, good. Great, actually. Better than good. Great. Vespula is great to start with. It's great. SPF, perfect. Absolutely. What am I doing? I need logs. I think we cap Chambers of Zarek at 400. I had originally written down words. I had originally written down 675. Just as an arbitrary number to kind of work toward, keep myself motivated, you know. But I think if we stop at 400 and switch to challenge modes, I think we'll probably get more out of it, frankly. I think it'll probably be worth more. I think, yeah, I think we'll make more money, and I think it'll be worth more for the account since we'll be progressing. Guardians? No Guardians. Since we'll be progressing toward the collection log cape items. So I think at 400, so it's a nice even number, we just stop. I think that's when we call it. I might start running CMs before that, like off stream, just to kind of get a feel. But I think it'll be probably around 400 is where we conclude standard chambers. So, just so you know what's coming, I think it'll be pivoting away from doing chambers as a get the drop kind of mindset and more of a kill count kind of mindset. So we have to do 2,000, I think, to get that cloak. And within 2,000 challenge, it's 2,000 challenge modes. Within 2,000 challenge modes, surely we get what we want, right? Surely. We did not use the imbued heart, which is the stupidest thing. Out of all the things to not use before we go to Vespula. The one item that boosts magic damage, which is what we're using. Incredible. There it is. That's the room completed. We love an easy easy Vespula. The next room is scavs again, and then thieving. So no easy peasy kind of banking system, but that's okay. Overload's useless. Let's do the prayer first, just so it gets in our system, and then we'll do the aid. And then we'll overload. I don't really want to waste a bunch of time looking in the thieving room, just looking for bats. So we won't. We'll just heal here, and if we get bats, great, and we probably won't use them. If we don't get bats, which is much more likely, then we won't worry about it. Scootin', scootin', scootin'. This will be the last one. To the game? Yeah, I guess. Give me a second. There you go. It's also on the iTunes Store and the Google Play Store if you're on Android or iOS. Apple Store. That's the PC one. Oh, good. There's the bats we thought we wouldn't find. Neat. Oh, we did use the imbued heart. We just didn't see it. Okay, well, good. No problem. Good luck. Do your quests. We'll do one more chest here, and then we'll just start working on the fast ones here. Back to back. One. No, one. Two. Just gonna chip away. Good stuff. Okay, moving on. I think yeah, it's Ice Demon. It's Scavs and Ice Demon together. So this should work out really well, actually. This raid layout is pretty solid. All I have to do is Tecton, which is easy. We'll take the overload from Tecton, overload down, so Vasa's easy. And then we just go to Ice Demon, we scav, and then do Ice Demon, and we're done. This might be my favorite layout. It's very simple. I don't even mind if Ice Demon was switched for a thieving or something. Be totally fine. Bonk. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, we're crushing it. It just occurred to me that after this is Vasa, which means we might not have enough spec. But we're overloaded, so it kind of comes out in the wash. It's kind of okay. We'll see. I remember it being okay. Hopefully we'll get up to like... Well, we'll see. Only at 10 spec. Oh, and he's dead. Ah, that's the end. Alright, well. The prayer enhance, we will need. The overload we can steal from him. So we'll just take that and go. The revive doesn't matter. I guess we can re-overload, right? Let's do that. Let's re-overload and then we'll take his for the end. That's smarter. Now we're low on health and the overload is topped off again. Much wiser. Move the inventory around. Good. Okay. Not great, but decent. We've started off correctly. One big poke and we're done. That was a 2. It was a baby poke. This isn't good. Okay. So far, not terrible, right? If we can do enough damage to this crystal, there we go. We might, emphasis on might, take this before it comes back around. I don't know. It's 50-50. Yeah, it seems unlikely. Nope. Just hold tight. Okay. Not ideal. Not the worst. Oh, he's dead. Beautiful. Certainly could have been easier. It certainly could have gone worse. We've seen it go worse before. So, no complaints. No complaints, but a bit of preparation here. I think it's scavs. Yeah, it's scavs and then Ice Demon. Oh, we need the prayer enhance behind us. Oop-a-doop-a-doop. It's going to be a lot of running around for a second, so apologies, but it'll be good. We're just going to go ahead and bank the 2 potions here, and then we will do Ice Demon, I guess, before Scav. That seems better to me, I guess. I don't know. We need the inventory, so we might as well go do Ice Demon first. Doom, doom. We don't need any of this, really. We've got a minute and a half, and there's just no way we're getting to Ice Demon in a minute and a half. Let's just go Scav. We're not going to get Ice Demon in a minute and a half. The Overload's not going to make it, but at least we could use the Overload boost to kill these guys quicker. At least we can do more damage. See? Oh. We don't need any of that, actually. We already totally got what we wanted. All right, cool. Worth it, I guess. Mm-hmm. We keep on keeping on. I kind of feel bad suggesting downloading Old School RuneScape because I know if you play the game, it's going to look drastically different and play drastically different than how we're doing in here. The only similarity is the tick system, but otherwise, starting out the game is so different. You won't see the damage numbers we're seeing. You won't see the enemies we're seeing. You won't see the gear we're seeing. You won't see just so much. So much. The location. This is on the other side of the map from where you start. Just absolutely so far away. And 28. Beautiful. Beautiful. We're going a little slow with these logs. It's not our fastest ice demon, but it's pretty good. It's a bit premature, I suppose, but it's okay. We have a bit of time left. We'll go ahead and build the stash unit. Just that easy. Now we wait. I think the worst, maybe, I don't know, the trickiest part about chambers is it's not costing us any supplies. So I can't really, like, I guess it costs stamina, but I can't really talk myself into doing anything else. It's not like I can go, well, we need to refill Death's Coffer. You know, we don't pay if we die. Oh, we need to go get more brews. We don't. We have oodles of brews, and we hardly use any here. Same for restores. Staminas, you could make the case, but we have hundreds of staminas still remaining. So, really not a very good case to make. What else even is there? Charges for the shadow. That's really the only item that, like, gets spent at all doing this. But even then, it's not terrible. Plus, soul runes are so AFK. Alright. We didn't have seeds? We didn't have seeds at any point. Okay, good stuff. I knew there was a reason this layout was rough. Let's go get the seeds. We'll worry about energy and stuff after the seeds. First, seeds. Bum bada bada bum bada bum bada bum. Buchu? Buchu? No Buchu. Buchu? No Buchu. Buchu? Buchu. I'd love to stop and get some jugs, but I think it's better to go ahead and get the seeds in the ground. If we don't get the seeds in the ground, we won't have plants. And if we don't have plants, what's the point? All right, back we go. Also don't think we're going to stop for stamina until we're headed into Ulm. I don't think that makes any sense either. I think we're good. I figure we still got 38 stamina. All we have to do is run over there, pick the seeds, run back over here, and we're done. We can hit the stamina pool when we're here. So I don't think it makes much sense. It was that simple, boys. If you're lurking in the Twitch chat, YouTube chat, feel free to follow or subscribe. It's your one raid invitation. I think we'll be done after this. I think I'm done. I think we've done enough. I think we'll do RL craft for a while until Bay and Baby get going. Need help. It's better to do that. That way if we have to stop at some point. After this raid, we'll be done with this. We'll call it after this one. So all we have to do is go kill that white dragon at the end, and then we'll go play RL craft. Boom-a-doom, 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 boom, boom. One more. Alright, let's go kill the dragon. Wrap this puppy up. Drop our stuff. So here's what we'll do. We'll kill the dragon. If it's a unique item, if it's a new item, if it's a mega rare item, we might run another raid. If it's a mega rare, here's the deal. Here's what's up. Here's what's going down. Maybe. We usually stream on Monday as well, so I guess we could just wait and stream the back-to-back. I don't know. Usually I like to go for the back-to-back if we can, but I kind of crave higher intensity gameplay than what we're doing now. It's just very samey, you know? We're just kind of doing the same business over and over. You probably know better than anyone. I'll probably end up doing more off stream today. Sundays have been pretty chill lately. There's stuff we've got to get done today, but it's probably for the best to just go ahead and be done with raids. Because if Bay wakes up and needs help with little homie, we don't want to be stuck in the middle of a raid. It's never ideal for anyone. There we go. That took a bit of finessing, didn't it? So here's what we'll do. After this one, we will end the stream and start a new stream for RL Craft because, for some reason, the stream descriptions get funky if we just run one game to the next. It doesn't really know how to end one and start the next. So we'll just fully end this stream and start an RL Craft stream. And I think we should do a hardcore like we were doing yesterday and try to get somewhere. Make real hardcore progress. At a certain point in that game, you kind of stop dying. The problem is, in my main world that I've been playing on RL Craft, I've gotten to that point where you kind of stop dying, and I am not there on the hardcore, and so I don't really have the internal clock to tell me when we're there. The internal compass is a bit skewed. Okay, that was unnecessary. Now we gotta run all the way over here. A 1? Just do survival. Well, then we can just keep playing on the world we've been playing on. What do we think, Santa Claus? Do we want to keep trying a hardcore attempt? Or do we want to just keep on the world we've been on for some time? See how far we can get. I've never beat RL Craft, never got to the Lost Cities. So there's stuff to do. I think we were in the phase of dragon hunting. Probably need to work toward a Stone of the Sea. That kind of stuff. Getting underwater dungeons cleared. Killing the Ender Dragon. Probably the next thing we should do. We should do that. Alright, there it is. Phase 1. Excuse you. I'm not bad at hardcore. I'm just unpracticed. I don't only want to do things I'm good at. Sometimes it's nice to do hardcore because it feels like you're pushing your limits. Goodness. Rude. You know what? Just for that, we're doing hardcore. And we will only do hardcore until we beat the game. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know why I'm turning on prayers. And clearly we can just go ahead and turn off our prayers. Alright, we'll just keep on the survival world we're doing. We'll try to find the end, I suppose. I've never found the end in RL Craft. We're doing quite well here. We've landed all of the hammers. Shadow is busting. We're pretty good. We're cruising. $65 left. 47. Oop, we were a tick slow. And we're going to pay for it. Great. Gotta love teleports. Ooh, tinnitus is ringing real loud right now. Let's do a little reset here. Beautiful. What? That should be the reset, right? I'm not very good at counting, but I think that's the reset. As long as he only hits once, yep, we're good. How are we going to get better at hardcore if we don't practice? I'm taking that very personally. I'm going to think about that all day. Okay, last phase. And then we do the head phase and we're done. And then we see what we receive. Okay. Okay. Happy, 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 happy hippos. Good. Beautiful. Oop. Bad gear switch, but beautiful otherwise. Perfect. We did it. Congratulations, everyone. We've run back and forth again. We want to be fully healed on this phase because the next one, we have to do so much damage so quickly. We landed both the hammers. I think this is going pretty well. This raid specifically. Raids overall, eh. Dragora? I don't have it. I'd have to install it. I don't know enough about it. I just know it's brutal. I know it's brutally hard, and I've tried diligently to not know more about it than that. Perfect, we're in cycle. Great. Don't do that to me. I won't even stop, I'll just stay in cycle. I don't care. Can't slow down my cycle, baby. How about we do regular RL craft? We'll keep on our survival world, and I'll look into Dragora, because I think it's a separate download. And I'd hate to make the stream get prolonged, the RL craft stream that we're talking about. We've already had to wait this long, you know? I'm surprised you guys would even want to wait even longer. Also like that you're like, don't do hardcore, you're not good at it. Do Dragora. Surely you'll be better at that one. Pick harder. Good. Okay, good. We're just trying to get to the edges before he looks over at the edges. Yeah, well. That one we messed up. Yeah, my lack of interest in dying is really coming into play right now. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, we've got seconds left, 30 seconds of this potion. So hopefully we can hold on. Should probably try to DPS more than we should try to survive. We just have much better DPS than we will in 30 seconds when the potion wears off. So probably best we just stay shooting. He's got 60 health. The potion just wore off. I don't think it's worth it. Okay. That's it. That's the raid. I'm not seeing anything. I'm seeing white lights. I am missed. There. Oh my gosh, it's a torn prayer scroll. That is a unique item, technically. Unfortunately, it's not worth anything, and we have now we have 7 of them in the 168 raids we've run, so not particularly new or exciting. But it is what it is. Okay. I'm going to end the stream. We'll start a new one for RL Craft. We're going to be doing survival, I suppose. So, I'll see you over there. Thanks for hanging out. And see you in a bit. Be right back. Follow or subscribe. Toodle.